Rhubarb, you gonna go to your bed? Do you wanna go to your bed? No, you don't want to go to your bed.
Oh, look at that.
How do they look?
There she is. See her?
Yeah. Cute.
Lady.
They're so beautiful.
I think they've changed the design, you know.
Yeah, it looks slightly different. I swear the one your mum has, she's got
different.
her arms above her head. Oh, she's got little
Oh,
angel
no,
wings.
No, it is.
Oh.
It's different.
Cute.
Very sweet.
Ooh.
Okay, well, at least we know that they are correct.
And it is another beautiful day in Ez. Good morning, my gorgeous girl. Did you sleep well? Oh, big stretch. Are you happy? We're going to Italy today. Are you ready? We're going to go to Italy today. Wow! You excited? She basically just slept on my legs for the whole night, so I didn't sleep very well. But I'm glad you did. I'm trying to find the best way to prop this camera up. It's currently on a plastic container and then a cup, so this might be dog shit. Anyway, we are at the La Chèvre d'Or, genuinely the most beautiful place, the most beautiful hotel I've ever stayed in my life. I'm very sad we're only here for one night, but it was our pit stop before we make our way to Italy. So we came from Antibes, we stopped at a little village yesterday called, I think it's Saint-Paul-de-Vence, before we came to Ez, and then we're going to drive all the way up to Cinque Terre. Henry and I like the south of France, but we love Italy, and it's also a good time to put our Italian lessons to the test. You come and say hi?
Okay.
I'm just filling everyone in on what we've been up to, what we're doing. Actually, Henry might be better to talk about where we're driving to next and how we're getting there, and how long it's going to take.
In Piedmont, saying it incorrectly.
Oh, I said Cinque Terre, are we not going there yet?
I think it's the region.
Oh, okay.
It's going to take 2.5 to 3 hours if we stop for a loo break with this one. And it's really nice coastal roads, and it's going to be a nice drive, especially like today.
Yeah, it's gorgeous today.
Poke the camera out the window.
I'll cut in a clip whilst we're talking of the view. So our room is amazing, and basically running along the room, we just have a load of windows that look out over the sea and the mountains. I was just saying this is probably like the most beautiful place I've ever stayed. Probably my favourite place.
It's not like a hotel which is one building. It's like they own little buildings within the town. So you walk back, kind of moonlit, through the streets. It feels really romantic.
Yeah, it feels like a film set.
It feels like a film set, exactly.
The thing with Ez, or where we are, is it's almost she's like a baby. It's kind of it's like a village but on a hill. But to get into La Chèvre d'Or, it's a big gated. I guess like gold gates. It's big ridiculous gates, and after hours you basically can't get in. So they own all these little cobbly streets and, like Henry said, all these buildings. So yeah.
Only accessible by foot.
Yes, and the staff, actually the service has been amazing. Everyone is so friendly and accommodating. The view from the restaurant is unbelievable. Again, I'll cut in a clip of our view last night. I think we're about to go for breakfast. I need to get dressed, and then I want to look around the gardens. So there's an exotic garden, or they call it Le Jardin Exotique, whatever, at the top. But then the hotel has their own separate gardens, which look crazy. They are filled with statues and bits and bobs. Although I think you need a key to get in, so we're gonna have to do it before we check out. But if you are looking for somewhere to stay that's special occasion, I could not recommend this place more. So yeah, I should probably get dressed because Henry gets a bit, I don't know the word. Yeah, he's an airport dad, so he'll say let's get ready for 10 o'clock, but if he's ready at 9:15, then we all need to be ready at 9:15. And I said I'm gonna vlog a little bit because I realize I'm taking so many videos, but then I'm not explaining anything in between. And I could do a voiceover, but I find it's easier if I just talk directly to you and then I can cut the images in. I just think it seems a bit more natural. I also didn't bring a microphone with me, so trying to voiceover on my laptop will be a pain, considering, I mean, most of the time we're in the car, and if not, we're out doing stuff, so it's quite hard. So yeah, that's kind of the update from Ez. Oh no, it's wrapped up. We bought these champagne flutes, which are gorgeous. I will show you later once they're unpacked, but we basically came here to buy those. I need to change my settings so that my camera doesn't run out after 5 minutes of film. But basically, as I was saying, I will see you in Italy. It cut out, so I will see you in Italy. Okay, we just checked into our bedroom at the Villa Madonna. They've given Rob a little treat, how sweet. Oh, they've given us a bottle of something, this is nice. This is such a cute room. Everything feels rustic, but very modern, which I like. And my favorite thing is checking out the bathroom, so. Okay, I've already clocked. They have diptyque stuff in the shower. Yeah, I'm very happy with everything and anything diptyque. Oh yes. And we also have our own little private balcony, which is very sweet. The weather today is absolutely glorious. So we have a little table for drinks, and then we have some sun lounges, and this whole place is basically a massive vineyard. We had some of the drinks at lunch whilst we were waiting for our room to get ready, and they were delicious, so yeah, how sweet. Come on, Rhubarb. So I think the plan now is to get some swimmer on and go down to the pool. Okay, Rhubarb's already sniffing at her treat. Do you want to have your treat? Okay, come on then. we're about to leave La Villa Madonna after we spent 3 nights here, and I've been pretty bad with filming, mainly because this happened. So maybe I'll just recap up until the point we got here with a nice montage of videos, and then I can explain everything. So we left Ez and we drove all the way we're in Cinque Terre, that's the region, I believe. Actually quite quick, it took us about 3.5 hours. The roads are so beautiful, as you would have seen in the videos, but you have half coastal, half mountains. It's just stunning. I mean, it's Italy. So, I mean, you know, I'm a passenger princess, but Henry said the driving roads are great too. So if you like driving, I guess the whole point of doing the road trip is to appreciate the drive. So definitely works for passenger princesses and actual drivers. So the Villa Madonna is one of the SLH group. This place is stunning. It's so rustic. It kind of gives me modern Italian farmhouse vibes. So I think there's only 17 rooms. It's on a vineyard. They produce their own wine. We've tried every single one because you have to be thorough. All absolutely delicious. The food is amazing. Every dish we've had is so delicious. And on top of that, the staff are the most attentive, sweet, lovely people. Like, we were having banter with them backwards and forwards. I mean, Henry and I have been going to Italian classes, so our Italian is limited, but it's enough to have a giggle with some of the people here. But I could not back the staff enough. They are the just best people I've come across. So if you're looking for a really nice, intimate, cozy farmyard stay, La Villa Madonna is the place. The rooms are stunning and dog friendly, as you will hear. They all love dogs here. They are obsessed. They treat the dogs. I mean, I think they're happier to see the dogs than the other people. One of the waitresses who does breakfast comes over with a little plate of turkey for Rhubarb to feed her, so that's sweet. They have a gorgeous pool. They just have the best views. The weather has been amazing. So we were enjoying a few pool days here, keeping it very casual, eating al fresco. The main dining area has views out over the vineyard, so it's just absolutely stunning. And, oh, Rhubarb. Henry's packing the car because we're about to drive to the next place. So I'm trying to get through this very quickly. So I think on day 2 we were here. We spent the morning by the pool, and then Henry took us for a picnic in one of the vineyards, and Rhubarb had her little rucksack on to come to the picnic. So we go out, we have this whole setup. The hotel were amazing at organising it all. They'd packed little sandwiches and side salads, and everything had their branding. There were rucksacks, there was a flask with coffee, there was basically everything you could want. And then Henry told me to get something out of Rhubarb's backpack, and obviously it was the box where this was. And took the box out, he gave me his whole speech, and here we are. So yeah, I'm now engaged. Two funny things, kind of, not really funny, but before that, obviously the whole thing hinged on Rhubarb having her rucksack with the world's most expensive package in. But that morning when she was playing in the vineyards, she managed to get a thorn stuck in her paw. And so I would like to say we handled it very well. I ran to the room to get tweezers. Henry had the antiseptic wipes. We pulled it out. She was fine, but she was feeling very sorry for herself. She was kind of limping a bit and kicking and groaning and crying, which was kind of sad. But then obviously Henry was thinking, she's got to walk with the rucksack to the picnic. And if she's limping and in pain, or if something goes wrong, I mean, luckily when we pulled it out, it didn't look very serious. It was just a little bit sore. But she was licking her foot and not knowing what to do with herself. So yeah, that was that. I think that Henry momentarily thought there was a spanner in the works there. Because if Rhubarb couldn't walk with her rucksack, who was going to deliver the ring? But yeah, and the second thing is when Henry proposed and we popped the bottle of champagne, the cork went flying. But I don't know if many of you know this. Rhubarb obviously has very expensive taste. She loves champagne corks. So, Rhubarb! She's in guard dog mode at the moment. The balcony overlooks one of the vineyards and she can see people going past. So the champagne cork went flying. Rhubarb miraculously recovered from her sore foot and she went scouting for it immediately, and then she brought it back to us, which was very sweet and quite funny. And she was so pleased with herself. I don't know if I have a video of it or a photo, I'll insert it, but you can see her sitting there with a massive smile on her face with the cork between her paws. So yeah, that's kind of the long and short of this. A lot of people have been asking for all the details on it. I did do a TikTok video on it and I made Henry explain it, but if you're not on TikTok, just very quickly. So, because I know people will ask. So I helped design this ring, but this was ages ago. Henry and I went to a jeweler in Hatton Gardens. So I designed it up until a certain point and then Henry did the rest, and I had no idea what the final thing was going to look like. Apparently he's had it since February, the finished product. So it's a platinum band. The halo of diamonds were actually Henry's late grandmother's earrings, and the jeweler repurposed them to make the halo around here. The emerald is an old mine Colombian Muso emerald, which is my absolute dream. That's exactly what I wanted. It's perfect. And then the shoulders are 2 pear-shaped diamonds. So yeah, mainly Henry worked with John Wyatt in Hatton Gardens. He was amazing. Basically made the whole thing from scratch, sourced everything except for Henry's late grandmother's earrings. Yeah, this is the final result. So now we're about to drive to... I was very antsy. I should probably wrap this up. We're about to drive to Florence, so I will catch up with you guys then.